This is Valerie Gaddis. Welcome to my basement workshop once again. I wanted to show off my pretty 1868 wheel. It says on it JWB4JL. I assume on the side it was probably a wedding wheel since it's so ornate with carvings and punches. It has presented a problem for restoration, some things that we need to look at and be aware of. I saw it in Eastern Kentucky on Facebook Marketplace. John Childers picked it up for me, and he said, Valerie, do you realize that is a 50-inch wheel? And I thought, oh my word, how am I going to get it home? It's actually 49.5 inches, so that presented a whole new problem in itself. This one came with multiple issues, and it's been a while getting restored. Whenever John picked it up, he said, do you know it's 4 inches out of alignment? That was a problem because it's a double post brace. And on top of that, someone has varnished it. That was also another problem. I wish they never had. I swear, whenever people go to Home Depot or Menards or wherever, the home improvement center, and they want to buy products for restoration, they really should be required to fill out an application. Can you do this? I've also read on Facebook where people want to restore them and paint them or varnish them. No, they are meant for fiber tools. They are meant to be raw wood. They're not really meant to be enhanced a great deal. Yes, restore them with your favorite wax or wax and feed or whatever. That's an endless debate. But please, no varnish. Because it was varnished, it took me forever to get the drive band to stay. There was varnish in the groove. So I had to strip that. I had to go at it aggressively, much more so than I wanted to. I'm not really going to strip the rest of the varnish at this point. It's just not worth it. Too much trouble, and I might lose some of the detail. The other issue with varnish, someone varnished it that did not know how to spin. So they varnished it with, it was not in alignment. So whenever I restored it and trying to find the alignment, I could not go by the old wear marks, if you know what I mean. Normally, whenever you put in a piece or a leg or something, you can see a change in the wood color. Not so here. I had to start from scratch, and it was deceiving because if I paid attention to the varnish, it would lead me down a wrong path. So I had to work with it for quite a while to find that alignment and then mark it. Then, because of the double post brace, it required quite a bit of linen or waxed linen in the post in particular to hold it in position. The braces themselves, the ends, were so worn that they would not hold the post in perfect alignment. So with that waxed linen that we talked about in another episode, I put waxed linen up on the spindle post here in each brace post hole in order to secure that post brace, and back here as well, and also in the wheel post because the hole had kind of wallered out over the years or worn out. So there's many things that you can use that waxed linen for. Without the waxed linen, it would still be fussy. It would shift the wheel just a tiny bit to where it would throw that band. So that 4 inches out of alignment really doesn't exist anymore with the waxed linen applied in the proper places in order to hold it in place. Some wheels with post brace, they're very difficult to get apart and maybe shouldn't be taken apart. But once they are taken apart, it presents a problem because a lot of times that brace you can rotate one way or another in order to get the post in alignment with the whirl. Once that brace has been swiveled or turned or out of alignment, it's very difficult to keep it in alignment. So that's one of the things that I used waxed linen for on this beautiful wheel. She's not going anywhere. She spins beautifully. She's well worth her time and effort from 1868. JL was very fortunate to have it way back when. Someone thought a lot of her with all of the adornment that's on the wheel. So I hope you enjoyed this episode looking at varnish and the problems and the double post brace. And I hope you enjoy restoring antique wheels. And as always, thank you for joining me, and happy